Hello, welcome to Honey Look Reacts. I'm Tilly.
Sean, welcome. Welcome back. We've had a little hiatus for about a week or two. Life's just been happening right now. We've had some friends getting married and we've been planning our trips back and relocation back to the Middle East, which we'll do a little, I don't know, we'll show you around maybe at some point, maybe not. But we're traveling, we want to bring you on those travels with us to a certain degree. Right?
Yeah. So yeah, we just wanted to apologise for the silence.
Had a good day today though, right?
We've had a good day today.
We're going to record a little bit earlier.
Yes.
We decided to record after the gym. It was Sunday here. And if I just need to impart any positivity today, even if you're feeling tired, get yourself to the gym. Feel good endorphins are real, and the world looks very different when you take care of your health, when you're feeling good and energized.
I will second that. I was feeling a bit slumpy and sluggish today, and I thought I didn't have the energy to get myself to the gym, and I'm actually feeling pretty awesome. So here we are.
If you're in a rut, move the body first.
Words of wisdom.
21 Pilots, looking forward to, honestly, I've been holding myself back. I just want to keep on diving into 21 Pilots songs now. We've listened to those other two enough. This is brutal because we just want to, my style is just to get an album and just rinse it, and I haven't been able to do that. But we'll probably do an album reaction now. 21 Pilots fans are awesome, no question about that. We've got, this sounds like a classic, this one is another classic. I don't think it's going to be as popular as Stressed Out was. Everyone was like blown away, we hadn't even heard that, which was cool. Haven't heard this one as well, I don't think. So let's continue down the rabbit hole. Any thoughts before we jump in?
Just wanted to say thank you for everyone who has been giving us their recommendations. And are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Oh, sorry. The song is 21 Pilots' Car Radio.
I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Sometimes quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside. It's on my sleeve, my skin will scream, reminding me of who I killed inside my dream. I hate this car that I'm driving. There's no hiding for me. I'm forced to deal with what I feel. There is no distraction to mask what is real. I could pull the steering wheel. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Nice.
I mean, he's a real poet.
Yeah.
I mean, the words, the lyrics that he's coming out there and what he's trying to communicate, I think is pretty beautiful, despite maybe a bit sad and melancholic. And I can tell this is definitely in a one-shot take because I don't think you can
that's a
not
good point.
unshave your head. So it's for the filming, not a filming expert either. So yeah.
That's a good point.
What are your thoughts so far?
Well, makes me think about silence. It makes me think about how silence can be the healing. It is oftentimes the path forward, but without that mindset, or if whatever you're feeling is too painful, you have to confront that shit. And oftentimes, I'm kind of into psychology and stuff. It's the whole dragon you have to face in the silence, and oftentimes the only way out is through.
Yeah.
But when you're feeling really, really lousy, emotionally, addictions or whatever it is, mental health, silence is no good.
Right.
And that car radio analogy is just, you get it straight away. Also, I don't know how long ago this was as well, but like you haven't got your car radio, you can't play music in the car, you have to be with yourself.
That's so interesting because I was still, until you made that point, I forgot about the name of the title and I didn't really understand where that association. Yeah, no,
Can't
you
be sleeping
can't.
on these guys.
There's so much, but going back to that silence element, I think if I just look at it personally, you're right. It's almost, how often are we so wired with connectivity to everything nowadays that actually I find myself sometimes sitting in the silence in the past would have been very awkward. And I would lean towards maybe the crutch I would have, you know, that I would avoid the silence, but I've learned.
Well, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
And when we're used to just distracting ourselves all of the time, oftentimes you've got to sit through more shit when you hit the silence before it feels better. And sometimes, depending on how bad your state is, it can almost be unbearable. So like, if he's making music from that place, carry on.
Some deep stuff. Yeah.
It's good. Have that beat, the drums come in.
Steering wheel. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought, cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Ponder of something terrifying, cause this time there's no sound to hide behind. I find over the course of our human existence, one thing consists of consistence, and it's that we're all battling fear. Oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound. There are things we can do, but from the things that work there are only two, and from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. There's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come
That really do.
Damn.
There's so much depth to that.
Shit, it's like hopeful. At first I thought it was going to be really just
take you down.
Just that I'm like just a song from a low place, but actually it's a journey. Of almost as if he's starting to have the breakthroughs from the silence that I was speaking to you before.
Yeah.
He's starting to speak about faith and like the value of this is so good.
I like it.
He must have inspired by rap as well, because he's got such rhythm and his flow is actually good.
It is, and also the music that complements it. It's giving me a bit more of like a lo-fi, slow hip hop bass. Yeah, music. No, I like it a lot.
This is so good.
Two, and from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. There's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is.
There's faith and there's sleep. There's two options. If you want to be better, maybe you gotta have faith.
Well, when you think about when you listen to music, I mean, I can see the element now. I mean, this is just my interpretation of car radio is music. It's noise. You block out what you're truly feeling when you have music, when you have sound in the background, right? It's harder for you to actually think in your head and to talk to yourself and process stuff.
Well, he's got yeah, exactly.
Right here, he's talking about being awake and.
But he's starting to process things, and I think he's talking about being able to be peaceful. And the only way to be peaceful in life is to either have faith and able to be asleep.
This is good.
It's really good.
Battling fear, oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound. There are things we can do, but from the things that work there are only two, and from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. There's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying to let you know you need to try to think. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought, cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Just how he got how they got the whole audience to do that in one take as well.
I love the the screams in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
Gave me a bit of chills.
So good.
You know what?
So good.
You know me. I think heavy metal music, the screaming, it's not all for me, but when you do it in such a tasteful way, I can actually enjoy it and I can understand. I can understand what they're speaking to, what they're singing to, screaming to.
When there's grit and
it's coming from here, you know. I can feel it. I can feel it.
You can tell when you can. It makes you feel.
I also like the use of what do you call? Is it like an electronic board kind of thing?
Yeah.
Synth. I like
that whole thing was sick.
I mean, now
I didn't want to pause it.
No, neither. But comparing it, especially to Stressed Out, such the diversity. I think I've heard a lot of the commenters say that you kind of can't put them in one bracket, in one genre. Like, and I can see it.
I can see why. Yeah, I know. I love that kind of music. Oh man, what a band!
You kind of got to go just before when he walks out, I think.
And now I just sit in silence. And now I just sit. I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Oh man.
That's so good.
There's so many lyrics there that I'm gonna miss.
Did you notice though, just before you say that, did you notice that his hair was long there at the end?
It was kind of like in the middle, yeah, so maybe a time passed.
Maybe.
And maybe they took a bit of time to record this video. Wouldn't be surprised.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to like do that just because they thought it'd be cool for the video and the visuals.
But I mean, it makes sense with the visuals because it's like his hair was a bit longer before he shaved, and then how he was introducing the song and to how he finished it, just closing off almost like a sandwich.
Yeah, well.
Anyway,
what
you were going to say about the words?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to miss lyrics in there for sure. I feel like it caught a lot of it. It's just good. It's just a good song.
I like it.
Like when he's like, now just sit in silence. But there was an anger to it, like he's choosing to scream that because it's like both driving him wild and both giving him breakthroughs, maybe.
Especially with the balaclava.
Like yeah, what's all that about?
I don't know if it's like a different personality, you know, where you put it on and then he started to scream and it changed the tone of the music, and then when he took it off, he kind of went back to what he started off in the beginning. It's almost like a...
Blurry face.
Maybe blurry face.
At the moment, we just, like with any artist I've loved, you have to just go in immersion phase for a while, where it's just new songs, you hear beautiful comments from, and like people filling in the gaps here, and then eventually, I start to see this whole universe now, or this whole lore that they've built or whatever. Yeah. I'm not reaching for that, I know it's there, and now I just want to enjoy the music, which I am thoroughly.
Yep, me too, and I agree with you what you said right at the beginning. It's been very hard to not just put on their album and shuffle through the music.
We'll get there.
We'll get there, but we are...
we're going to do the hits
one
for
step
now.
at a time, yeah. Patience is key.
21 Pilots fans, what's the next logical step on our journey here? That was sick. Really, really liked it. Tell us more about that song, whatever I need to know as well, because I'm going to go back and listen. We're going to go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, we will.
A couple times, a couple hundred times maybe. So whatever we need to know to enrich that song anymore. What other songs should we do next from 21? We're going to carry on doing it. You guys are wicked. This band is wicked. So glad I found them.
And as usual, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, please, little subscribe. Like would be awesome, and we'll see you on the next one.